What?
Got cancer causing agents in
Oh,
it.
horse shit. It ain't got no cancer causing agents.
It does. You're gonna get cancer
Where'd you find that from?
on the
Honey,
research.
you don't get cancer. You got cancer right now in your body. He's got cancer in his
Well,
body.
it activates the cells.
I got cancer in
It
my body.
activates the cells.
I'm gonna tell you something. I seen something the other day on Newsmax, something that I just about fell out in the floor. I heard it 15 years ago.
Doesn't mean it's true though.
15 years ago, when I started this Better Glucan, when this guy come back from China, well, Newsmax, they have people was talking about the cancer rate here in the United States, why everybody's getting, and that dude started talking, and he said, cancer, everybody's got it. You got to realize cancer is a living organism. It wants to live, don't matter if it's killing you. Everybody here in the United States, radiation, chemotherapy, blah, blah, blah. He says, you don't fight cancer from the outside. You fight it from the inside. And then I heard him. He said, cancer cells has got so smart. This is when I about fell over because I heard this from a guy I couldn't understand that had a terminator. He said cancer cells has got, and he had little designs, so smart that they'll try to camouflage their self to get through your immune system. And he showed them how they turned red, had one just like if I was wearing camouflage outfit. And I about fell over. I said, I heard this 15 years ago. And then he said, and that guy said, you got to fight it from the inside. And that guy said, well, what kind of medicine or what kind of pills do you take? He looked dead at him. He said, how in China and everywhere else, he says, what do you hear about the cancer rate over there? It's hardly nothing. He said, because they take this medicine right here to fight cancer. It's to keep your immune system as high as it can get, and that's a fight. He says, if you got cancer, he says, yeah, you can take chemo, you can take all this, but that's fighting it from outside. He says, you start doing stuff to boost your immune system, that's why it fights the cancer. And I just absolutely about fell over. And then that guy said, well, why ain't the United States been thinking about this? And he looked at him and he said, we've been trying to get the United States telling them about this for years. And he said they just brush us off. And I'm sitting there thinking, I know why. Because they want to give you all these cancer treatments and all these pills. And they're going to lose billions of dollars if people start just taking stuff or eating food that keeps their immune system boosted. Just like Roger.
They don't want that.
Just like Roger. He was absolutely eat up. He took a bottle and a half of them pills and went back, had one damn thing, and them doctors flipped out. They couldn't believe how that cancer shrunk. And like I said, it was the downfall of Roger. He told them, and then they looked at him and said, oh, don't take them, they'll kill you. And Roger didn't realize it, but he was dying anyway. So if somebody was to tell me that, and I know it, I'd say, let me have them, because if they kill me, I won't have to suffer much. That'll be fine. And if they don't kill me, they may help me a lot. But Chris, I heard that the other night, and I'm sitting there thinking, I heard this from scientists over there 15 years ago when A.J. Langland brought it back to the United States and put his own stuff on it.
I got something for you.
Huh?
There's cures out there for cancer out there in them woods. The Lord put it out there.
What?
Cancer. Cure. Anything you need's out there in the woods, in the herbs and all that,
Why?
roots and everything else.
Hell, I've known that for years,
Well,
bro.
that's what you need to do.
Well, I ain't got one. If I had Grandma's book that she used to have, which I don't know what happened to it. I think at one time Katie supposed to had it. But it had all that damn shit. That's all. Do you think we ever went to the doctor
No.
when we lived down here?
Find that book and make copies of it. I need some.
Oh, well, let's see. It's been
Find it.
70 years, and I'm sure I'm going to find it right now.
Go find it. Let's go. I'll help you.
Okay, what?
We're going to go where you said it was at last.
Well, where it says last, it was with Grandma Smith. So how we going to go dig her grave up?
They
and see
ain't
if
going
it's
in
it?
there. They didn't bury her with that thing.
Well, no, but That's the last people that had it.
Yeah, Katie's probably got it.
No, I asked Katie about it. She said she used to have it and something done when Grandma went back to Hickory or something. But yeah, Grandma had.
But she said that there's a store there in town
Yep,
that's got all that.
it's all natural stuff.
There's a notebook I have that I got out of that house up there. That's what they did.
But
they,
you
they
know
were-
what, Chris? A lot of this, even non-natural stuff, a lot of it I don't trust. A lot of them now, they finally seen it after COVID and all. But what really got me is during COVID.
What'd you
get
say? That natural stuff you don't trust? Is that what you said?
Some of this stuff. that
Don't you do
these,
this?
Yeah, these companies, I don't trust the companies.
Okay, with the natural stuff, right? Because they
Yep.
process it.
Well, there's
Okay,
a-
all right, I got you.
Unless it got a big thing out in front of it.
Where's it at?
It's above the clouds. You can't see him. You can't see him. He's up above the clouds.
But a lot of this natural, like I said, if you could go out here and dig it up and find it yourself, you know you'd be okay. But,
Oh.
and during COVID, one time did you ever hear a doctor on TV look at the camera and say, "Hey, if you'll keep your immune system boosted up here, this won't be bad on you"? Only time I ever heard a damn doctor say anything about it is when COVID was over. And then they all was running around saying, "Oh, boost your immune system, boost your immune system." I didn't have to worry about it. I had mine boosted from that day on. I had COVID twice. And I didn't, had a little headache and I just went on.
Well, that stuff does give you a headache. That's a fact.
Well, mine, the first time I had it, I was in Wyoming, and it kind of like just confused me. I was just like confused a lot, and my head just pained.
I had all kinds of yellow junk running out of my head. Yellow.
Oh, I've got some too, allergies. Really, so matter of fact, when I leave from here, I can't forget. I got to go by the drugstore.
You
and
got
get me some.
one of those.
Yeah, I do. You want one? Not right now, right? An
What?
allergy pill?
Yeah, well, you said you was going to give me one
Well,
last night.
I did, but you didn't remind me. You want it now?
No, but I
That's
will.
That's what I got to go get. I run out and I was going to get some yesterday, and I slap ass forgot it, and I ain't done nothing but sneeze and honked all day.
Y'all can split it.
No, I'll get some this evening. I don't take mine till night anyway.
What do you take?
Is that
Sudafed,
no?
Benadryl.
Sudafed ain't no damn allergy pill. Sudafed's a breakup and congestion shit, so I can't take Sudafed. It's like taking crank. My skin crawls like going out of style.
I
You even
think-
have to sign for that shit because that's what they make all the crank out of.
I think that's what they.
No, I use that Zyrtec. That's an allergy pill, 24
Maybe
hours.
that's what it is. They give me some kind of.
It's a 24-hour pill, Zyrtec is. Indoor, outdoor, whatever. It helps me some, but it don't help me much. I seen something in the paper this week just finally tickled the hell out of me.
What the hell?
Jesse Boyne got caught spotlighting and killing deer.
I didn't see that.
We had a crossbow. He was out doing it with crossbows. He lost his license for a year and paid court costs $677. Told me he had a deer because they had to replace the animal. But that sorry ass game warden finally caught him. And
Mister, what kind of pick? What color is his pickup?
he used to have an old gray thing, white thing, but now it's kind of reddish, dark, kind of. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, he's been through here. Well,
Yeah.
his brother lives right over here.
Crippin', just barely going.
Yep.
Got sideways in the road up there, looking down through there.
Yeah, he's been caught. I don't know how many times. He had one year. They about sent him all to prison. There's several of them. But that just tickles the shit out of me.
Well, let's work on that Corvette tomorrow or Monday. I don't feel like messing with it today. Give me time to charge up that jumper box.
I might just walk up there. Well, no, I don't want to take the cover off because I have a hell of a time getting it back on.
The reason that wouldn't crank with me, I talked to that guy that was wanting it, but he never called back anymore. But he told me, he said, if you plug it up for a few hours, there's a box inside that charges your batteries.
On the old one or the
That
new
new
one?
one,
So that's what you was doing that day I was over here. You
they're
was-
charging the batteries on
did
that.
it crank up in?
Yeah.
It may have the same thing. I doubt it though. That's an older model, but it may have the same thing on that.
Now, I never did see a place to where to do it.
I was hoping that guy'd come back and at least buy that.
I was too, but
Well,
he
if you
said
still,
he'd be back after the weather cleared
well,
up.
if you still got that number, because I still see the signs, I think, on those down there that these people buying you. I mean, I don't know what they give you, but anything be better than nothing.
Oh,
wouldn't it?
all I gotta do is jump it up, you know it, it'll crank up. Man, you cranked it up one day. They, what, $200 now in gas in it, what we put in that day.
Boy, gas, it's Trump will get it down some way or the other.
Yeah,
I don't care.
what was it? I put over $100 in it that
Yeah.
day.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't care. I want him to finish the damn job, and I know they probably have, but they still got some underground that they've had 70 years and 2 planes fulls of cash money from Biden and Biden, so they built a lot. Till Obama become president, Iran wasn't nothing but a mule town, a few houses and a store or two. When Obama sent them at the end of his presidency, and now it's a damn great big cities
Yeah,
everywhere.
instead of a plane load of money.
Yeah, and you know, that's what gets me. You don't,
Why did they do that? What was the reason behind it? What was his
because
reason?
Obama wants to see the United States, Chris, come to its damn knees. He hates the United States. He's a fucking Muslim. He's a Muslim. He hated the United States from the start.
Somebody said he had a throw rug that he prayed in his in the Oval
I
Office.
wouldn't doubt it wasn't, but and then when why does a man, after he gets out, stays in damn Washington, D.C. for 8 years? That's the reason his wife raised hells all the time on TV about it. She said she hated him being president.
And they got a house in where they gamble at in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas, he got a $7 million mansion in Hawaii.
And
When he went in as president, he was worth $700,000. When he come out, he was worth hundreds of millions.
and he got a house in where everybody goes and takes a vacation up there
Yeah.
at Mother's Vineyard,
Yep.
Martha's Vineyard.
Marshall, yep. Because with all these migrants and them Texas Tech, they bust some right to that place and set them off right in front of their damn home.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
then people come running out, and I'm telling you, they it wasn't 10 minutes, and they had them some poor as hell.
They loaded them up,
And it's
took them
just
to
like-
New York,
Oh yeah, you want for mine, but you don't want them around you.
took them to New York.
You wouldn't believe. Well, I know Trump's administration has found over 660,000 kids, and I don't know what I don't know, but they found over 60,000 that's just been when they come in here. These big billionaires, little women, men, whatever you queers, they just grabbed them up, and it's still right now. There's probably young child that's getting abused like hell by these billionaires and millionaires.
And especially the ones that are the what was I going to say? It left me just like that.
Well, it's just about them kids being, but you know, they won't say, they bitch and griping when they put out, well, they're taking kids away from their parents and that. These damn Why do you think, I figured this out when this was going on 4 years when they're sending them over and all these young boys were by themselves and all these young girls. And I said, them right there ain't nothing but for perpetrators here in the damn United States. That's all they're bringing them in here, and they're bringing them in here to groom them, get them all passed so they can vote for them.
That's what I was thinking. And then on top of that, I know what I was thinking a minute ago. That they're going to use them to also spark them off to being, as killers. What do they call it?
Martyrs.
Where they go and
Called a martyr.
yeah.
It's a martyr. Where they die for their religion, they go kill
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah. Or kill Americans.
Well, they have to kill themselves to be a
Oh, I
martyr.
know, yeah. Teach them bring them up like they have in the schools for the last 20 years since Obama was in there. How to hate America and how to change from a woman to a man and all this shit. Be terrorists actually against the United States, bring them up. And I seen some on Newsmax last night that I just loved. But it reminded me what Henry Kissinger said when he was Secretary of State for Ronald Reagan. He said if the United States didn't quit letting so many people come in here, there'd be more of them than there would of the United States. There's a guy in Senate and Congress is trying to get a bill up to ship the damn Palestinians out of here. Don't matter whether you got citizenships or not. But all this damn fraud and everything else they brought to us and all this damn mess and their religion, but they said it's time to do a deportation. And people are running around and said, oh, they ain't never done. They don't remember when they burned Pearl Harbor.
Or Twin Towers.
Well, they didn't go around, but when they burned Pearl Harbor, they went around every Japan that lived in the United States, owned business or whatever, they locked their ass up,
Yeah.
sent them back, and actually there's a concentration camp in Wyoming where they put them. But they took every Jap. That was all that was on TV.
Yeah.
You seen the damn army going into the stores where they own business are in San Francisco and was dragging them out by the damn hair of the head and closing the shops. But you know why they done that?
Yeah.
They were conspirators here in the United States at that time, and that's actually why they bombed Pearl Harbor. They thought that because we didn't have no military whatsoever, and they thought that they could bomb Pearl Harbor, that's the biggest one, and we lay down, and then they'd rule us. That's exactly why they bombed us.
It's like that movie that guy said, we woke up a sleeping giant.
That's the damn truth. It's the dang truth, buddy. We went from that to ending the war and getting rid of Hitler. Well, I seen UK's damn prime minister on there the other day. That damn no backbone pussy. I'm telling you, I just looked at him and said, all you're doing, buddy, by running that mouth and wanting back Trump or help him out on to keep this open, you're going to be the next one that hits.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got no backbone. And I say right now, it won't be no use to call Donald Trump for help because
He done told them.
he'll say, oh, well, but weakness like that makes Russia look at you, makes China look at you, North Korea look at you. Well, Iran, they can't look at nobody now, but them especially. But God Almighty, they have killed everybody that's become. I'd like to know who's running Iran, because
They ain't got none left.
well, they say now that guy's leader's son is dead. Well, he ain't. They said that he, probably would be executed anyway. Well, they carried out an execution this morning in Iran.
They killed 3 of them.
Yeah, and one of them was a damn wrestler, won damn medals for him, because they protested against,
The war.
against
That
Iran.
aren't, yeah.
You just don't start killing your own people because of protest. You try to do that, but that shit's been going on for 70 years. They've been that's why I'm saying, damn Trump, they said no troops on ground, no troops on ground, no troops on ground. Well, I'm gonna bet you $5,000 right now. He ain't sending them Marines out there to lay around on the damn shield.
No.
After everything keeps a bombing and all, only way you're gonna ever know that you've got everything they got, you gotta put boots on the ground and you gotta go in these places that's out. But if I was him, you know exactly what I'd do. But
They're
I don't,
ready. They're
but,
ready.
yeah, but I don't think he wants no help. I think that Kurd bunch, see, they're part of Iran, but they have gassed them, and Iraqi has gassed them, and they hate Iran's leaders, and they showed them they're ready. They've got a military, they're ready, and I'm hoping. Another thing that if I was the United States, what I'd be doing right now, there's a damn leader that's trying to take over, but I would be contacting him, and I would be supplying him with all kinds of damn guns.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, now listen, motherfucker, if you ain't saying what you saying, and then you take over, if you turn these guns on us, I'm gonna pull every one of our damn people out, and I'm gonna bomb you till every one of you's dead. You understand that? And I'd give them some weapons, and then they could fight the police, and it'd be the end of the
That'd be
regime.
the ultimatum. Yeah.
Yep. You've got to put boots on there to find it. See, they said, and I knew it when Trump said it. When I said the exact words, I said, Trump, you're wrong there, buddy. I said, Iran's had over 60 years and 2 planes full of cash of money. He come on TV and said their nuclear shit was be done for years. They wouldn't be able to do this and that. After the first bombs we did about couple, and I said, you're wrong there, Trump.
He thought he got them.
Well, I said they've got shit in that mountains now underneath that actually we probably don't know till they start firing them. And I was right.
Yeah. They will still.
But this
Making
time, Chris,
nuclear.
I'm telling you, I hope he just absolutely put him Marines. Like I said, he ain't sending 5,000, then 2,000 more. But I tell that bunch, okay, all right, it is. You go after it. Go
Yeah,
and get them.
The Kurds.
You damn right I would.
Yeah. Now that. Yeah, they.
Oh, they just wanted to go in. When they first started bombing them. They showed them over there training. Going there and talked that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. And they talked that one guy, and he just told them. He said, I read they have for 50 years just. And that little old curb there is just right there in the corner, right next to Iraq.
Well, it
And hell,
showed
if you
that-
remember back years ago, damn Hussein must have gassed them.
Was it Hussein?
Yep, Hussein, Iraq, and Iran, and they supposed to be part of Iran's, and then after they gassed them, damn Iran didn't attack them because they're Kurds and something. I guess they don't fit in their damn religion, and they supposed to just stay up there in the corner of the.
It's all about religion. It's all about religion. I didn't know that the Muslims they believe in Jesus, but they don't believe he's the Son of God. They believe he's a high up apostle or something. They believe in Jesus, but they don't believe he's the Savior.
Well, they ain't no use to believe in him.
No.
That's just like running your mouth about Jesus. If you
Oh.
don't believe in that, you ain't even no use to why you say you believe in Jesus. Because
That's
that's the
it.
reason you believe in Jesus. Because he's was put on this earth to be your Savior and can be forgiven of his sins.
It looks like they could see it that way. I don't understand it.
Well, most of them in the
What you got
Iranians,
there?
they think when you blow up or get killed anyway that you're going to heaven and there's going to be 12 maidens around fanning you and you eating grapes and all this shit. That's what they believe in. That's why they go out and go, blah, 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 boom, pull that thing and blow themselves all to pieces.
That's not funny.
That's what they believe in. I can't help it. But if I think that I can kill people and I can rape and murder, do what I want, and then blow myself all to pieces, and I'm going to go have 12 maidens around me, feed me grapes, and do what? That ain't much of a religion.
It's the same way of them beads the Catholics got.
Yep.
Like a priest can forgive you of your sins.
Chris, that's why. You trying to
You
get
see
that
it?
flag. Chris, that's why it says in the Bible, thou shalt not be no other idol than
Before me.
before me. That's why, because he knowed the earth where it's going, they're going to be worshiping everything. And it's just like, I don't know a lot of things, but I was just glad to get to hear a preacher finally preach. The other time finally went, hadn't been a long time. Then the other two, he let it rip Sunday. It was good. We're getting ready to have to start singing. We're going to have one April 14th, matter of fact, over. No, wait a minute. Either April 14th or the 12th. Second Sunday in April.
It'll be in the paper, won't it?
Huh?
It'll be in the paper,
Well,
won't it?
usually Linda puts it in there.
Okay.
And actually, Barbara Carter, the bunch that I got come last year out here and sang, and the two sisters, well, all three growed up in Laurel Springs, but she lives in Lake Norman now.
They can sing, they can sing.
And boy, everybody, actually, when they first brought it up, they had all heads turned towards me and said, and the preacher come out, you reckon we can get them three sisters back to Turk? And I said, I can give them a call. That's all I can do.
Did you?
Yep. And they're coming April, and actually they're going to close. And actually we're going to try to have a revival too.
Well, how about that? You need to remind us. My brain don't work that well, so you got to remind us about that. We'll go.
Well, actually last year they had all that, and I don't think I missed a night. And then at the end of it, had 14 preachers in there, and he asked me to do the closing. And I looked at him and said, preacher, with all these preachers in here, and you want me to do the closing. Okay. Amen. Okay.
Can you repeat that and can we understand?
I don't have a clue what I said that day evening.
Is that right?
No, I couldn't tell you when I walked out the door what I said. I had people say, Turk, that's pretty good.
It's raining somewhere. I can feel it.
It's supposed to rain this evening.
It's
More
in there.
chance of it.
It's goddamn burn weathermen. I'm telling you what. I'm so sick of cold, wind blowing.
I'm ready for summer.
It's
Well,
on the
today,
chemtrails and stuff.
all through last week, Friday, sunny, 70, blah, blah, blah. Then I get up this morning, I look out and I said, yeah, it's going to be sunny. And it's going to be 70. Yeah, wind ain't going to be blowing.
It was bright sunny this morning.
It was this
Yeah.
morning, but I seen it coming from back through yonder, and I thought,
You don't see them airplanes up there spraying those skies all to pieces every day. You don't see that. You don't see that the weather changes when they do that.
I don't know.
Talking about them jets being
I'll
going.
tell you what's worse, a change that's hurting us worse than that these dang scientists are sending these rockets up in there and blowing out all these chemicals, trying to make rain.
Well, let me tell you this one. They've got this thing called a CERN, right? And they put 17-mile radius of tubing and wire under the ground, right? And what they're doing is they're forcing atomic particles around in this circle to open up dark matter to see if they can find a dark hole or a black hole, anything like that. They've got one of those places in Illinois. They've got them over in Europe. And they said, Stephen Hawking said that once they do that, they're going to end up making the world implode. They're going to implode the world because they're putting more
You won't have,
atoms are going and going.
you
and
won't
going.
have to worry about that because the man right up there, this place will be gone when that happens. When they start, just like I say now, they're shooting up all these rockets everywhere
I'm
about
just
trying to
letting you know,
make it
yeah.
rain. And
Right,
actually,
that's right.
well, actually, they said right before that flood out there in Texas that killed all them kids and everything, 2 days before that, they'd been setting them off up there.
Yeah, they
And
have.
that was a historical rain that's
Was
ever
that
been.
All the weather we've had this year has been historical, mister.
When you
Was
start
that
trying
No,
to
those are,
control the weather and control particles, and
Ravens.
it
They
ain't
live in
gonna
Ed's
work.
barn.
They're looking at the chickens.
I know they do. They live in Ed's barns. They'll eat them if they can get a hold of them, but the roosters are out, not hens.
What's in there?
Ravens.
Well, they're
They
making a
live down there in
racket
Ed's
too.
barn.
I didn't think. I don't
You
difference
ever
a
seen
raven.
a wisteria
I
vine
difference
that
a
big,
raven
Ray?
and a crow. They're just blacker.
Well, see, the raven's a little bit bigger than a crow. And it's prettier too, a little bit more.
That's what I'm saying, that's blacker and shinier.
Yeah.
And they won't eat a chicken?
Mhm.
They will.
They've been known to.
They've been looking now. I seen it. They circled around when they seen them.
Well, roosters are pretty good about defending territory because I seen online yesterday on Facebook that somebody posted they had a hawk in their yard and it was beheaded, and they had their roosters take care of that thing. They're mean.
Well, that crow try to pick up little chickens. No, crow eat.
I didn't
No,
know
it
that.
says crows. Crows are good for chickens because they run the hawks off. Hawks and them don't
You
get along.
watch a crow when they get hungry, what they're eating.
Anything, I guess.
I don't know.
I've seen them catch a little baby rabbit, a damn crow,
Have you?
and kill them
Maybe it
and
was
eat them.
desperate or something. Well,
That's-
chickens eat mice.
That's what I was saying. You let them get, a crow just don't eat corn and grass
That's
and
right.
stuff.
I know that. I know. I've seen them run
They-
around with mice all over town. You know, just eating them
Yeah,
and
they'll-
running
I
around.
bet you we won't have no moles for a while.
I don't know. That's your loose
They ain't got no none of them grubs. Chickens eat them grubs.
Yeah, it's raining somewhere right now, Chris. I heard it's
You
cool.
feel it?
Yep, sure do.
They even move. But notice this now, Turk. When you get up in the mornings, look at the sky. Make sure you can check. You're gonna see all kinds of lines up there. You're gonna have tic-tac-toe boards. You're gonna have X's. You got O's now coming out. So that right there is proven. It is scientifically proven. It does happen. The government does put things up in the air to change the weather.
A lot of them tic
They're not
tacs.
hiding it.
A lot of them tic tacs you're seeing is jets.
It's not tic-tac. It is a jet. I've seen them. I've seen 4 of them fly side by side, each of them, right over here, and they just put out the biggest, longest trail you'd ever see. And in about 10 minutes, they fade out into these pretty little clouds, and then the sky goes gray. The rest of the day.
4 airplane jets or 4
4 huge planes.
United States or
It's the
jets.
government.
You know what?
They're not hiding it.
The Air Force is. That's what I'm asking. It wasn't the passenger planes. You're talking
No.
about it was.
You need to look up every morning. You get up. You look up in the skies because they're marked all 2 pieces. They don't do that where
Well,
I used
is
to
it
live.
passenger planes or is it Air Force planes?
It's government planes.
Huh? Military planes?
Yes.
Okay.
And private. They do have privately owned ones they contract to do it too. But it's not a secret. I mean, people think it's a myth, that it's not real, but it is. It's on paper. The government does do it. And they did it in Vietnam because they wanted to start a monsoon so that the war would be easier to fight and win that way. So they went and flew these jets, and it's a
They made it
particular-
harder on the
It's
GIs.
sulfur or something like that. It's some kind of particular thing.
Hell,
Element. It rained, it rained, it rained, it rained, it rained.
they didn't want to. They didn't want to win the Vietnam War. They didn't never think about trying to win it. They
Trying
just
to stalemate it or
they
something.
just used that shit for popular, get rid of some of the population and just try to kiss ass and prolong it. That's all. That was the worst. And I'm gonna tell you what. I cussed them people. I still cuss the one that spit on the soldiers. But East College kids, that was one of the roughest because they were shootings on colleges and they was getting killed. But I believe, I thought about this all my life. If they hadn't have finally started protesting the Vietnam War so much, I don't know when the heck we'd have finally got out of there. I mean, that's the reason we finally ended it. You remember it, Chris? And these people in uniforms are coming back, but these damn hippie stuff lined up spitting on them and stuff. But they were a lot of killings on college campus. Their
I
own
watched
cops killed them.
documentaries. Yeah, I seen it. It's bad.
But and like I said, I thought about it. I cussed them at the time, but I've thought about it through the years, and might have been the best thing ever happened because I don't know. That was a political damn war.
I think we
And
should
president
stay right here.
after president come in, they just fell right into the same bullshit.
Yeah. Obama went around the world apologizing. He apologized to all the countries that we was in war with.
You ever seen a wisteria vine this big around? Did you hear me? A wisteria vine that big around. You ever seen one that big around?
A what?
A wisteria vine. A vine.
That big around?
Yes, sir.
No.
It comes directly out of the ground, that big around, out of the
Oh.
ground, arches over, and goes right back into the ground.
Did
It's
you
over
got one
there.
over
Uh-huh.
there? I've
Over at
seen,
the
I,
cemetery.
actually I didn't, but I've seen what
Did you see
talk-
it?
Well, I ain't seen this, but I know what you're talking about. It kind of makes art. You can look like these things like you get married.
Olds are
Mhm.
walking all over it and stuff,
Mhm.
and it is this big around, Turk. It's
Well,
all.
no, I ain't seen that. Most ones I've ever seen about like that.
They took over that backyard up there at the house and in there in the shop back there
Mhm.
behind. I tried to dig it up with the tractor, but every time I grab a hole and try to pick it up back in the tractor,
Where at?
it's right where the chimney is.
You
just-
might need to find something,
there.
just kill it, Chris. Some kind of bush
I
stuff.
tried to dig that sucker up.
Behind that house?
No, up there.
Hey, take your axe or take you something sharp and go all the way around, cut the bark down to the thing. How big around is it?
Well, I guess it's
Just take about that wide.
uh,
Just skin the bark all the way to the thing, all the way around it.
well, I did with the blade of the tractor.
You got to get in there, peel it back, and next year he'll be dead.
I got in there with the tractor, and every time I pick it up, it pulled the bark off, but I never did.
Better
Never
yet,
did
here in a minute.
lift it up.
Better yet, you just rent that place to me, and I'll go up there and live, and I'll get rid of it for you.
I'll sure sell it to you.
Hell, I can't afford that place, Chris.
That comes with stipulations.
I'd have done bought something and been out of Sparta a long damn time ago if I could afford it.
Well,
I'll make you a deal and a half in it.
he just wants to rent it, Daddy. He just extra income every month. That's
He
all.
can rent it if he wants to.
But there's stipulations that come with that.
What's the stipulations?
There's two old ladies living on that road right there, and they have to be looked after. They have to be looked after. 94 and some 80 something. That's a stipulation. Whoever lives there got to take care of them.
Oh shit!
Look after them.
Horseshit.
Well, at least go ask them if they need anything. That's all they
The
got.
only
is each
way I
other.
do is if they ain't got no family.
That's all they got. They ain't got no money.
Yeah,
What-
Sean. Sean
what's her
is
name?
Sean's grandma.
Gladys is one of them.
I mean, what's her last name?
Jones,
Are they sisters?
No.
Gladys Jones, and
And Nancy. And Nancy works at the Pines. She's a hamburger flipper in the mornings. They pay her on the table.
I was thinking about them 3 or 4 old sisters used to live right there, right straight across from the north side.
That big old
road
white
cuts up through
house.
there. No, there was 3 of them, and then they had one. They was pretty well close, like a year apart. And then the 4th sister was like 20 years from them. That she lived down there beside of Brandy. But I remember them. God Almighty, they'd talk you to death. But they moved up there somewhere because I go up through there a lot, and I've met them once or twice. And when Betty was still open,
I know
one
who you're
day I
talking
walked
about.
in there and.
They go in there and get ice cream.
Yeah, and God Almighty, Turk, and here we went. And that's why I found
You
out. I
couldn't
said,
go
I've
with
been
them.
meeting y'all up like Bledsaw Creek Road. And they said, yeah, we live up in. They come through the church through there, I guess right beside of David's house.
They drive every evening.
Well, if you go up there, you'll see them coming in the
I
summertime
never see 'em.
every day. Every day.
One of them died.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hey.
there was 3 of them, now there's 2.
Yeah.
And then another one that moved off, but I keep
Joyce
I
was the
can't-
one that moved off. She was a pretty one.
and there's one left that's by herself now.
No, there's 2. There
There's
was
2
2.
together now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that one,
But I couldn't ever figure why they moved way up in there for.
I don't know.
It must have been some family home or something. I don't know.
I don't know. But I went to look back there when they had that COVID. One of them got stuck up there in that dirt road up there behind David. And she spun and spun, couldn't get out. And there's ice on it. And she got out and she started walking down that gravel road, slipped and fell. And she was all bloody and messed up. She got to David's house and knocked on the door. And David made her stand outside till he got something for her to stand on.
I believe it. It shouldn't be shocking to you.
It ain't shocking.
Well, David's always been a little
Weird. Oh,
weird. I mean, him and Roger was best friends. I mean, it was weird. They took up, me and you took up, but David was always a little strange, put it that way.
He's a baby.
But
He's a baby. That's what he is.
I remember we'd want to get into something, and David, well, I don't know about that. That could be, oh hell, come on.
Yeah, yeah.
And he'd still be sitting in the damn car. And it's just like that one time me and him and Roger went up here to Phillips's there at the church, parked, and we was going down squirrel hunting. And hell, David, he still, I said, hell, I'm going in the woods. And I guess Roger did too. Hell, David sat out there for about an hour or two in the damn car. Me and Roger went in there and killed 7 squirrels apiece, come back out.
What was he doing?
And David's still sitting there. Well, he didn't want to. He asked us who on. We said, have we been told we can hunt in Phipps? We thought it. He didn't want to. Well, and that's when he said, I meant, well, I don't know
He's
about
on the
that.
straight and
We
narrow,
might
yeah.
get. And actually, about a year later, me and Roger was in there, and somebody else did but buy it, and that damn guy chased us all over that damn place. I finally made a game out of it. We could see him coming. Roger would go over on one hill, and he'd shoot his shotgun. Then that guy'd take off over there. Then
Lord
I'd
have
go over
mercy. That's
here.
all.
Then I'd shoot my shotgun here. Hell, this man was wore out. He was absolutely. We thought we was doing. We thought and we done this for 2 hours, I bet you. And we had just laughed. He just wore out. But when we got to the road and looked across the road, and John Wishaw was over there next to our car, we thought, this ain't too damn funny now. And here we come. John said, boys, y'all been in? Well, John, man, we didn't know, blee, 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 blee. And he said, well, that guy said that he was trying to run you all out, but he couldn't ever catch you. He said, y'all must have been on, he said, you'd shoot over here and he'd go, and then you'd shoot over there
He
and
should
you'd
have
go.
shot y'all.
And then me and Roger just kind of looked at each other, and John said, y'all didn't make a game out of it, did you? And I said, John, we won't be back. I didn't answer his question. And he let us go.
He wants you. I wonder
I
if
figured he
he
was going to make us stay there and go get the owner.
Yeah.
And then I had to
That
say,
fields is there. I don't know who ended up with it. Do you?
no, but years after that, like I said, we went in there hunting, and well, Garnet Phipps and all them. Hell, I worked for Garnet, but my God, there was a man he had on a white T-shirt, and he run us all over that damn mountain. But like I said, we ended up thought it was fun and made a game out of it.
Maybe that's why you accidentally shot yourself in the hand. Karma. I'm just saying. I don't know.
What?
I'm just saying. That's all.
I've had a lot of karma.
Lord, I was thinking out
but-
loud. Don't even
But
reply.
I don't think at 17-year-old that when I dropped the guns, because when I was 14-year-old I was up there hunting. But
Oh, karma.
I've had a lot of karma in my life.
Karma.
After
I
I
know
got,
it's terrible.
I'm going to tell you what. After I got
Look at me.
after I got through the cat killing, I bet you for 10 years everything went wrong in my life.
Cat killing. What are you talking about?
Shooting cats.
I don't know that story.
Huh?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Shooting cats. Wild cats that people set out. Throw them out.
Why are
Killing
you
'em.
shooting them? Were they bothering you?
No, I send them on different roads. No, because they kill every little rabbit, they kill every little thing, and if they can't find nothing, they just starve to death, or a damn coyote eat them.
Well, they say
So-
that when kids are young like that and they like to kill animals like that, end up being serial killers when they get older.
It's a wonder I wouldn't, because you know what I've done one time, and you'll like this one. God want to get rid of some little baby kids about like that. Grab them by the tail, pull them across the chopping block, blap, blap,
Oh, you did
What?
that for
blap,
real?
blap.
I
said, "They're
did the
done."
same thing.
Oh, y'all awful people.
I had
Like I said, for 10 years after I quit my cat killing, I started shooting one down here the other day. And I said, you know, I paid a lot for
Shoot,
that.
where,
but-
down where the other day? Down here?
No.
All right.
But I said, well, you know, old coyotes may get them. But actually, I'm going to start shooting them because I seen 3 or 4 of them. And I started saying, hell, for they're doing the same thing, setting them off. And I ain't seen none. I come through there today, matter of fact, when I was talking to you, and I ain't seen none there in 2 months, and I guess the coyotes got them.
Is that the last time you shot one?
No, it's been years since I
Oh,
shot
okay.
one.
I
Shit.
did that because
Hell, when
them,
me and David went in, moved in down there where Brenda lives, shit, we shot them every evening. There's so many damn cats there, and I went down. I walked down there when I built that house over yonder across Mike Tompkins. There's a barn, DW's barn down there. I walked down there one evening one day. Me and David walked down. David was real little. He wanted to go down. I walked in there and God Almighty, I bet you it was 100 cats. Some of them falling over. I mean, look, and I took David out. I said, hell no, David, no, I don't want you. I took him back to the house. I got my 22 rifle and a box of bullets. And I went down there, and I bet you I killed 50 of them.
What'd you do with them? You
Yeah.
leave them there?
I didn't want to touch the damn
but
things.
the
They had
buzzard,
inbred so damn much, they couldn't even, like I said, I'd sit there and they'd take 2 or 3 steps and fall over and just walk like a drunk.
now that's why I killed Mama's cats, was they had the stamper.
Stemper, and a lot of these had the stemper.
And
That's the reason I wanted to get rid of them. But hell, I remember one time I shot one right out of the courthouse lawn. Stopped at the red light. And
No.
it was just crawling around up there, and when I pulled the trigger, I could see down the hall. I could see highway patrolman coming up the hall. Top of that cat's head just poop, and then what I liked about shooting them, they'd fall over and that tail would go straight up and go woo,
Oh,
wouldn't it?
your best friend's a freak. You know that. He's insane. He needs to be in an asylum somewhere. Crazy.
But that gone stamper though, it is some bad, big cat dogs can get it just by walking through the ground where
Is it like parvo or something?
it's worse than that.
Well, Michelle's just like Daddy Fox hunting. We had lived on that farm. Their grandpa had all kinds of beagles, and did you think they took them out and set them out somewhere when they got bad as nothing? No, we took them up in the woods and we. put
That's a
bullet in.
humane thing to do.
Only one we had real trouble with was Snowball. And it was a little white Chihuahua dog. I mean, pretty damn little dog. And actually, we had to take Daddy's best damn fox dog was named Rock. He was a white one too. Mama could stand on the porch and watch him go across the hill, and Rock would be back there, and she could do that damn whistle. You just watch that dog pass them off. Anyway, he got the mange bad, and Daddy wouldn't shoot. So what we do, all 3 of us would go up there and we'd have guns and we'd count 1, 2, 3 and pull the trigger. So we'd say we didn't know. But when we went up there and took Snowball, none of the 3 of us could pull the trigger. We took her back to the house and I taught Mom they put back in about the only kind of cure for mange was the black motor oil. And I remember we tried it for 2 or 3 more days and she lost every bit of her hair. And actually we took her back up there and Bobby and Roger couldn't pull the trigger again. And I told them and I was the youngest. But poor little old Snowball didn't have a damn hair on him.
It suffered 3 days. It didn't have to.
No. But I don't know. That's just Michelle. You got to understand. I was raised on the farm. I've seen chickens' heads cut off. I've seen pigs' throats cut. I've seen a lot. And killing the cat's deal. I told David James that I paid for that for 10 years. But the reason I killed it was killing the wildcats because the little old rabbits. When I first moved down there, I could come through that road to hit 18 from out there at Hooker Church and little baby rabbits, birds all over the road. And then next thing you know, all you seen was cats. You didn't see a damn rabbit. But
You
after
don't
me and
see
David
none
shot
here
them
no
and
more.
Donnie Wagner, we helped shoot them. And then I got next thing you know, you seen little rabbits everywhere.
Oh, I can see
You
that.
remember
I can see why you would
when we
wanna do
first moved over here, there's rabbits everywhere.
it. Here,
Here, there was rabbits
I've only seen
everywhere.
one since I've been here.
I'm gonna tell you what's hurting rabbits here.
And
And
cats.
squirrels.
No.
3 squirrels since I've been here.
You ain't, 3 squirrels is all you see?
And 1 rabbit.
They hell far. I seen 3 squirrels and 1 tree down here. But I'll tell you what's hurting, Chris. I'll tell you what's-
Cats.
No, there's probably some cats, but coyotes are bad here.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
are. I heard them. You hear them.
Well, you hear them all the time, but every time I've been over yonder, and then they got a path through there, and
Yeah, they do.
I'd love to have one of them scope things, and one of them things that go over one night. Just wouldn't even have to use a collar. If
They
was
down there
just,
in that creek area.
they just use that, and you'd be able to shoot the shit out of them.
They're in the creek.
But every time I go over there, I see bunches.
You talking about one of those,
Bipod things you set them on.
yeah, and then they go, spin around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want that. Give us one of them.
Yep, you just set it down there, and these guys have got damn silencers on. I've got that hunting channel, and I watch it when they hunting predators and stuff. And damn, it's become, you can't even hear it. And actually, they shooting them out there a pretty good ways. And hell, the rest of them, they just keep coming right on in because it's just a poop. And that damn one guy, now I could tell he done it. I'm telling you, I loved it. He had one of them damn pole things, popped, and he had just pop, 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 no this. There's one coming in, and he had a camera on the top of this helmet thing where you could see everything. Some way, just like through his scope, you could see it.
Oh,
And
that's
then
cool.
he just pow that thing. It just tumbled. Poof, 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 poof. I mean, he lay every time he pulled that trigger, a coyote hit the ground. And the other damn guy over there was going to shoot him too. Hell, he just stopped. That damn guy was just absolutely hammering them out. And they reloaded, sat there a few minutes, talked, and then they had a little collar thing. Then they switched it to something. And next thing you knew, and that old guy was standing there, and he said, I got a little excited on that now. I'm thinking, he said, they come in this time, I'm going to stand back and watch you. And I thought, I want to see how and hell for, quick they changed that thing, it wasn't 5 minutes, I bet you. They kind of had a little time up there, shows them how long they'd wait instead of and hell, here they come. And that damn guy,
Yeah, but that
he was
rabbit,
just as good as the other one. Chris, they killed 10 coyotes there at night.
they put that rabbit in distress, and then they come.
They had two.
got 'em a
They
free-
used two different calls, and one of them was a rabbit because I remember that it was a quack, 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 like that,
Yeah,
and that's when they really come in there. But them cats, they were good at it. But then they got them silencers on them, and I thought, and actually all the hunt shows I've been, everybody's got them on now. They're out hunting elk and mule deer, and I asked David, I said, he said, well, that's number one, the silencer help keep it compactor and a straighter shot. And he said, number two now, he said, if you're out for deer and stuff that used to hear in the rifle, and quiz you pull down trigger, they're going to be gone. He said, now they won't be gone. But he says, you get up in young where sometimes elk don't even know what a human is. They ain't even going to run from you. They're more curious. And I've seen that on them damn hunting shows. I seen this one damn guy get charged. He was bow hunting. And hell, he kept slanting. That damn bull wasn't a bit. He was curious. And my damn next thing I know, his head was down and that damn guy was over the damn bushes. David James was bow hunting elk this year. And he was up on his own private land, and that's where you get the big ones. But he said a damn, about a 7x6 started coming. He was behind a little bush like that right there, and he was just kind of squatted down. And he said that damn thing just walked right up to the damn bush. And David said his damn head was over the bush, and I'm squatted down behind it, and he raises up and does that damn bugler call. And he had these boys with him that owned the farm. They take people up there and get $20,000 for them to hunt, and they take them to hunt these. Well, this damn bull backed up, and this guy seen it, and he hollered at David. He said, David, get out of the way. And David said he moved over to the right, and that damn thing charged that bush, throwing his damn head everywhere. And David said he got his damn bow up. He was going to try to, and he said, Queasy got his bow pulled back, it turned, and but David said if I'd have stayed right there, he would have mauled me.
they killed him probably.
What he done, he was in rut season. And that's just like this shit up here in town's going on. I've had people tell me, I about got these deer eating bread out of my hand. Yeah, that's why they're eating everything up in town. I said, you catch it at the rut in the wrong time. I said, these deer can become real dangerous. And I said, you really don't know what you're doing. But what he probably done when he done that damn bugler elk and the other bulls around, and then in the stalk, he was just going to tear that bush. He didn't have a clue. David was back there. He was just going to tear that bush all to hell and then go see where that
David
other bull.
went.
Go see where that other bull that he just bugled at. That's what he done. But David didn't. He didn't have a clue, David. And
Right.
David said he wasn't that far from it. He said beat him down. He said when he raised his head up like a bugler, he said he wanted to stick his fingers in his ears, but he was afraid to move.
I would love to see that.
I've had a deer
It'd be
charge
like
me.
massive.
I've had a deer right there in Laurel Springs charge me.
He had that scope on that, off of that 25 at 20 at 60, at 35, 60, whatever it is, in there and put it on a 22 and put it on nighttime. I think it will video too.
That's what these people had. That's what I feel. They had a video in it.
Might work out. Might check it out.
I was sitting up in Laurel Springs one time hunting. Heard some behind me. I noticed a deer, and I just said, "It's getting about damn dark." And I said, "I'm just gonna sit here, Rob, because I could tell it was a little off. Well, it started getting choo, 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 and then all of a sudden it started choo, 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 choo. And I said, "Damn, that sounds like it's getting awful close to me." And I was sitting there, I said, "Damn, I better get up." And I got up and turned, and when I did, a damn big, a monster had his head down just like that. And when I got up, he put the damn brakes on, and two shot to the thumb, and I took that damn 270 and I just throwed it up. Boom, 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 boom. I said, "Damn, you gonna try to kill me?"
Did you get it?
No.
Oh.
I didn't ever see no blood.
Dang.
Actually, I went back the next day because it was about dark, but I believe he seen an object down there and he couldn't smell me. The wind was blowing this way, but he knew that didn't supposed to be there, and it was in rut time. And I believe if I hadn't moved, I believe he'd probably killed me. He would have. He'd have put them horns right dead in my back. But when it got faster, and I said, "Damn, that's getting close." Yeah, I decided I'm gonna roll over here. And boy, you ought to see him, old boy. He put them brakes on that head, come up. I don't even think I took aim. I couldn't see through the scope, but I just threw the gun up and it was automatic. And I think I emptied the gun.
I was up in the deer stand one time up there at Gladys's, and I heard that coming through the woods, like you said. It sounded like a deer, and then all of a sudden it stopped, and then I hear some grunting, and I laid my gun over the deer stand, and I looked up, and there's Freddie Moxley crawling up in that deer stand.
Did he see you there?
Huh?
Did he see you there? Did you scare him?
Yeah. I said, "Where do you think you're going?" Hey, he said, "I got permission to hunt here." I said, "No, you don't."
Was he drunk?
I don't know.
Did he leave?
He left.
Huh?
He
No
had
problem.
a gun pointing at him. I'd have left too.
You're crazy.
Yeah, that's.
That's crazy, man. Evan almost shot me. You know, he didn't even have to go.
I tell you this, I've done made my mind up next year what I'm doing. If I'm alive and can hunt, I'm killing me a doe right off the bat. The first damn day I seen me one about half grown. I'm putting it on the ground, and that's where I'm getting my meat.
Get you some fresh meat.
Well, I'm one about half grown. Does are 3 times better. This damn buck I'm eating, Rod Davis now. That son of a gun was in full rut, buddy. You could tell it. Damn meat is.
You want some of mine? I cook the same thing. I bet it don't taste like that. I
No.
bet it tastes good.
Oh, I don't mind the taste. It don't. I soak it in Coca-Cola anyway.
You soak
Yeah.
it in Coca-Cola to get the bugs out of it?
Well, it just eats.
Why didn't you tell me to do that?
I did.
Oh my goodness.
I
Yeah,
did.
he did.
I don't remember.
Well, I did.
Daggone.
Told you soak in Coca-Cola for about a day or two.
Well,
He said.
And then when you pour out all that shit, you'll say, "Good God."
I won't eat it. I wouldn't even eat it if I saw it. I wouldn't.
Well, that's the best time too. That's
I
why
know,
I do
right?
it.
It would be, but
That's why I do it, to get all that out of it. And it makes the meat taste better. It makes the meat taste better. I'm getting ready to try some elk meat. David
that
bought me some.
stuff's good. I've had that.
Yeah, I eat it out in Wyoming, and
It's
I ain't
better
eaten
than
none
cow.
since David brought me some this time.
It is fantastic. Best way to cook it is boil it, on the stove. And it's
I
good
don't
stuff.
like nothing boiled.
Well, there's something wrong with you.
I know.
Yeah, there's
I
definitely
don't
something wrong.
care
We don't
nothing
like
about
nothing boiled.
Where'd you get it?
Aaron, when I went out to California, her and her old man had went to the somewhere
You
to go
boil,
hunt, and
you
they
boil it
brought a
down.
bunch
You
back.
boil that elk meat in damn hot water. You're gonna boil out a bit of the taste out of it.
That was the best stuff ever.
Yeah.
Ever. It was like
Put
it was
it,
like $1,000 in a little cart, a little jar,
Yeah.
like $1,000.
put it in a frying pan and let it reel.
$1,000.
Yeah, it was worth $1,000. That jar that I made.
That's what they
of
paid.
the elk. No, I would pay for it though. I would sell it for it. It's that good. It's good stuff.
Elk meat's the best out of mule, deer, whitetail, all.
I ain't never had none.
And to me, antelope's the worst.
That smoke that David brought me out, now that was good.
That what?
That smoked that David brought me.
Smoked what?
Was it a deer?
That smoke
Jerky?
that went to the waist, that went to bed.
The beef jerky. The jerky
The
Oh.
jerky, yeah.
that your boy shot and brought over.
That was a lot of that was made out of antelope. That's the only way I can eat the antelope jerky. And his son best damn jerky I've ever eaten.
That's the best I've ever
That's antelope jerky.
I thought it was moose. Or what?
No, it was antelope.
When
Oh,
was
I mean,
that? Was that before me?
No. We set it in there and
I thought
forgot
it came
about
off a deer.
See, I seen the same thing, but I seen it at the house, and I had one on in the refrigerator, and I just got it out, took two pieces, then turned, and just left it on the counter and opened my bag up, and I didn't have no more
it.
trouble.
Yeah,
with
we didn't know that.
I forgot to tell you that. I should have, because right after you make it, if you don't actually just burn it till it's hard to chew, it's got a little moisture in it, and he'll do that. But I like the way David fixed it. It ain't hard to chew. Just
No,
soft.
it wasn't.
But I did that. I closed
You
it up.
can't remember that.
Oh, I was just trying to remember because I thought Turk told me the jerky came from the deer. I thought
No, I had deer. I brought you some deer jerky and some antelope jerky.
I did not know. I'm sorry.
Both.
Well,
I bought both kinds.
Yeah.
But they both went bad, didn't they?
All of it turned bad.
All of it.
I chewed some. I had some, and then I laid it on the counter, and you put it in the pantry. And if we had opened the bag up, it wouldn't have went
Okay.
Would have
bad.
been
Yeah.
fine. I lost 2 bags of it, a bag or so of it.
I went back and opened that bag up, reached my hand in there, and oh no!
Because they were good.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were good.
I seen it there. So I said the same thing, but like I said, I went through mine and saved the rest of it and just got rid of the what had the white on it. And sometimes after you could fix it, there'll be a little white on it, but that's just coming down. But you can tell this. And I said, well, I told David, damn it. I said, why'd you bring all this dang jerky? I can't even, well, give this, give that. And just like when he gets a hunt and the rest of that, he don't make a shit.
We'll take Chris some. I'll
Yeah,
be
well,
here.
we did. Hell, he gave Brian Bunch. He gave Roger some. I think Carico come and seen him, and shit, Carico took about, hell, he brought about 3 or 4 damn bags. Plumb full.
Some of it rolled.
And then
some
when
of
he
it, it's
opened the
different
fa-
kinds.
Then he opened up the damn cooler and started putting meat in the refrigerator, and I looked at him and I said, hell, it's T-bone steaks, another steak, hamburger, deer meat. And I looked at him and I said, damn, David, what are we going to do with the deer if we kill one? We ain't going to have nowhere
Yeah.
to put it.
Oh, how long are you gonna stay? That's
No,
what
he-
I'd have said.
I told him, I said, you must not be planning on killing nothing because I don't know what we'll do with it because we ain't got no room.
That's why I went and bought me a little old cheap freezer. There was no room.
Well, like I said, next year, I ain't a waiting. Well, I told David James that one year that we kept a waiting, horn hunting.
Have you seen
I-
any signs over in there where wild boar has been, the hogs, them wild hogs.
Not, well, I ain't. Uh, if you want to look
Somebody's,
for them, go down. Probably somebody's been down that very bottom down there where the creek runs through. I'd say that's where they, if they,
Who put it up?
somebody told me that they seen some over
they,
there.
They say they're here.
there's been seen on the parkway, and they're going to get bad.
I'd like to have one or two of
And
them.
they probably running around in your woods right now.
Get me some tenderloin.
I don't know if that'd be any damn good or not. I don't know. I ain't never.
People eat it.
I don't know about wild hogs. I don't know. I ain't never. Hell, you go out in Texas and you can shoot the shit out of
Well, all they do is eat acorns and
them. Eat good stuff.
yeah, they eat good.
People eat armadillos too.
Do they?
Well, I hate to tell you this. A friggin' wild prig will eat anything. If it comes up on a damn dead human, it'll eat it.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
It sure will.
What they?
There's been cases of people putting bodies so they will
They,
get rid of
you
you.
damn right, and they've been cases of hogs killing people.
Oh boy.
I got Grandpa had all through my little years. I got if them damn pigs could get to him, they'd kill him. I got damn
How big
pig.
were they? Big as that cat? That count you're saying?
My God, he had two sows that probably weighed 700 pounds, and they'd have about 15 pigs apiece, and boy, when they had them little ones, I seen them. That damn wall was tall as me, where Grandpa could walk out on the front. He milked in there, and the hogs was in there. That's where he kind of found. I've seen them damn things about come up over that set, and Grandpa having his damn cane just beating the piss out of him, and they're snapping at him just a raisin cane.
Was you around when Daddy had hogs down there?
I was. I think I remember one. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I'm
seems
sorry.
like,
I'm sorry.
seems like I remember that.
I'm sorry. Did Grandpa-
Was it you or
He
was
had,
it
I've seen like when he had a brown one and a black one.
when you jumped off on their back? 'Cause
Yep.
Me and you. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awful. Y'all are awful. Boys are awful.
We rode that thing for a while
Yeah,
until Daddy
ride pigs.
got
I never got in the lot with them sows. But now Grandpa raised them and sold them and gave them, I mean,
You know anybody that has any in Sparta?
Well, they had so much.
David Hampton used to raise them for years, and I don't know if he's still, since he's had that heart attack and stuff or whatever, I don't know if he's messing with them now or not. But
He slaughtered mine.
he used to actually kill them about November, and actually he'd go around because he used to bring me sausage. I'd buy sausage and shit off of him for years.
Well, that's where he got his extra meat. He
Well, how
cheated
long?
me.
He's not been. How
I
long he's
took
not
a
been doing
hog
it?
to it.
I don't know. I ain't been by the barn over there, and for the last 2 or 3 years, and I ain't seen no pigs in there. So
Huh? I took a hog to him one time, and I know that I should have got more than 30 pounds of meat out of it. And
it ain't one that's run the slaughterhouse. Is it?
yeah, and David, this all of it. He got mad at me.
Well, is this when Wade and all of them was in there, or just was? Now I know after they closed it, David actually done some cow beef and hogs and stuff like that for. I don't know how long he done it. But
This was back in the early 80s,
I'd say it's still open. There's the whole crew in there.
and that's all I got out of it. No,
Damn hog. That thing probably weighed 400 or 500 pounds, didn't it?
it was a big hog.
Did you pay him for it?
Huh, yeah, I paid him. I did not. David,
Was it-
he's a big man.
Was it cheap? Was it cheap?
Well,
Back then, no, it was only like close to $100, I think.
I'll tell you, he's good at that shit, buddy. David James watched him down there skin that deer and not gut it and all, and took the quarters out of it, took the shoulders off of it, took the back straps out of it, and didn't gut it, didn't do nothing. And David James looked at me and he said, I'm gonna learn how to do that. And he done it on the back of the pickup. Cause he come down or he come by or something and was trying to figure out it's when I shot Boo Boo. and he was a 10-pointer. He was a big one. Actually, I killed him up there in Hampton Mountain. And I said, damn, I stopped there. I said, damn, David, I'll follow you. We're going to go over here and hang this deer in your barn, and we'll gut it and cut it up. And he looked at me and he said, well, why the hell you going to gut it? And he got out and he said, where's your knife at? And hell, he let the tailgate down and pulled it out there and started whacking the spook, had a hold of one of the damn legs. Here he is there cutting around to get that joint to get it off, and she's back there pulling on it. And he didn't ever pay no attention to her, and I finally got her away from him. But hell, he sat there and juke, boop, juke. There's two, there's the back strap, there's the shoulder. Yep, there we go. There's the
He's
knee
good
clip.
at what he does.
And guess how when David, he killed his, he skinned it sitting right there on the back of my pickup. And took him about 2 hours, and actually if we hadn't probably stopped and drank a beer or two and talked, he'd probably done an hour. But he skinned this whole deer out that he killed, even the face. He took the face, went around the eyeballs, nose, left the nose on it, took the whole face and all and wadded it up. He took it back to Wyoming with him because it was a pretty cold, and he said, I can use this on one of my other deers. But you ever seen him?
On one of his other deers, we mean like a decoy or something?
No, like one he's killed, and the cape ain't that good, and
Oh.
you can use that cape. And
Yeah,
Right
that's
there
what
with that.
David does. He what he don't want to keep as a, you know, as a head to keep,
Huh?
he'll saw them up. And he used to bring them down to the house and have me to cut the horns off of them.
Wow. Wow.
I used to take my saw that
Well, see, David, you know, he done cut the head off. After he got it all skinned, he cut the head off. And then that's when he done the
The peeling.
around his face and around his horns.
Did it
and
come
all.
off good or
Oh,
did,
hell
was it?
far. It's perfect. I
Was
mean,
it-
it's left his black nose on there.
Hmm.
I mean, it wasn't a hole in it nowhere. He just, well, actually, David's been doing some, what's that?
taxidermist.
What's that?
Taxidermist.
Yeah, he's been doing some. He's got a real good friend where he went to Africa and hunted. He's been getting a lot of his Africa stuff done. And actually, he's been up there and learned how to sew up hose. And actually, he's about where he knows how to damn do one himself.
That's good.
So he's got unreal damn animals to do.
They make good money too if they do it for big.
But he done that around there, and I asked him, I said, why are you going around his face? I mean, why are you? And he said, Dad, I can take this and put it on another them things and make him stuff one of those
The nose.
other, yeah.
How? Does was it like a big old thing here or was it just like
Just like it is.
just
What
like
you do,
peeling it out?
you buy a wooden thing or a foam thing, and then they take the horns and the skin and face like that and put it over that thing.
All right.
That's exactly what it is, and that's why he done all the face, because he's going to use it for another one to pull it over that and maybe use another set of
I'm
horns.
going
or something
inside
to
for
kill.
a few minutes. Get me a
Well,
coat.
Christopher, I'm going to get out of here and leave you alone. You don't feel like going up there and piddle with that thing.
No, I don't. Not today.
Corvette. It's chilly. Getting chilly.